Hi there everyone. So today I'm going to be answering the second half of the intuitive Q&A I posted yesterday on Facebook. The question is, what does spirituality say about twin flames? Luckily, I happen to be quite an expert on this subject, as I am currently with my twin flame, very fortunately. So first we must ask ourselves what a twin flame is. A twin flame is not the other half of your soul. A twin flame is another soul that is at one point in your life was connected to you as one whole soul. You are not the half to another half, you are a whole to another whole. That is the first thing I want to clarify very strongly. Secondly, is the runner-chaser dynamic. This dynamic has driven me crazy, because when I was going through my awakening, if you allow yourself to fall into these patterns of runner and chaser, I'm going to tell you right now that this is not serving to you. Because in chasing somebody else, when you should be looking within, is running from yourself and therefore running from your twin flame anyway. And while you continue to brand each other as runner and chaser, you are losing focus of the reason these separations are happening. So for the sake of your union and for the sake of your own sanity, stop labeling each other with these detrimental labels. That's the second thing. Another teaching I'd like to say right now is that some people don't meet their twin flame physically until their last reincarnation on this earth. This is because the amount of pressure that the twin flame dynamic can put on a person, an individual, is so vast that you would have to be an extremely experienced soul to cope with all the energetic downloads of information, the integration with spiritual truth and perspective. In terms of calling, this is one of the highest callings one can ever ask for and ever hope to have. Why does the twin flame dynamic exist? It exists because at our core, there is only one. We are only one. Our souls have come down onto this planet to experience a greater form of unconditional love, acceptance and unity for ourselves and our lives. As I have mentioned before, there is no greater test of this within ourselves than to be faced with the true, brutal humanity and reality of what we really are. The twin flame is not all sunshine and rainbows and roses. Yes, the energy is one of the most beautiful magnetic energies one can experience on the physical plane. Yes, it is a highly developed spiritual relationship that to some extent defies understanding and works within the realm of unconditional love. But the truth is, the twin flame dynamic is not there to just show you the light of yourself. It is to show you the most twisted, dark, deprived, separated and rejected parts of yourself that you have tried to run from for generations, for lifetimes, for years. Excuse me. And it is there to bring you into alignment with these aspects of yourself, so you can finally find unity within these aspects, yourself and your life, and therefore ascend with a new perspective. So for this reason, while some souls might be ready for the twin flame incarnation, some may not be. And therefore the twin flame may not for some people be physically incarnated yet on the planet. They may instead be guiding us from the upper realms of the spiritual plane to get us ready for the next reincarnation, where we may eventually meet as one. I'm going to explain some very, very, very important factors of the twin flame dynamic involving self-love and self-acceptance as I understand it as time goes on. But for now, I'm just going to tell you that the twin flame dynamic is not for you to waste all your energy on trying to get somebody to love you as equally as you think they should love you. The twin flame dynamic is a high calling for you to learn how to love yourself unconditionally, irrevocably. You are not going to integrate with your twin flame, with your soulmate, with any life partner, unless you yourself learn how to love yourself. If you do not do this, then the people you will meet will not be out of love. They will be implemented for your growth and expansion, and that is not always a nice process to go through, believe me. With spirituality, there really is one lesson, and that is when you love yourself, anything is possible. And that is especially true for the twin flame dynamic, or any choice you have to make in your life. There are a lot of pitfalls in this manifestation of your twin flame. There are a lot of things that people are doing to themselves that they should not be doing at this moment in time, to try and bring themselves in alignment with their twin flame when it's doing exactly the opposite. My remedy for this is just to learn how to love yourself. And that really is where the twin flame dynamic began. Because how can you love the human embodiment of yourself if you are hating on the other half of you? I really hope that this has opened a few eyes today, and that if you are currently in the twin flame dynamic, you realize that your purpose is unconditional love for yourself. Your twin flame is connected to you, and therefore they are going to replicate to you whatever you give out. So if you're replicating self-love, that's what you're going to get. I really hope this serves you and all those in the twin flame dynamic. I will be posting more videos on this subject as I find it very important to expansion as a whole and my own personal life. Thank you very much. Namaste and blessed be.